Alright guys, today I wanted to ask you guys a question. Is your tool worth restoring? And now I can't answer that question for you, but I can give you 5 basically tips on what to look out for when you're thinking about restoring an item or even purchasing an item. Alright, so for me, restoring this old handsaw, and if you guys have been watching my channel, we made this handle and it's really nice. Total time it took me was about 4 hours, and was it worth the time for a D8, Henry Disson D8, and polishing all the pins? I believe so, because the condition of the saw turned out really nice, and it's gonna last lifetimes. Depending on how much use I put it through, I won't be using the saw that much because I have a bunch of other saws, so it'll last many generations. But something like this, is it worth restoring the tip-on little pick and replacing this handle because it doesn't fit? Probably so, but is it top priority for me? Not really. I have another one that works really nice. Now, so when I got this axe, it was just the head. And if you look at it, I made this handle from scratch. I actually have what used to be a 9-foot board piece of hickory, and I fitted it in. I don't think you guys can see, but I put a nice sharp edge on both sides, fire tempered the handle, and made a good wedge for keeping the axe in. And this will last me many generations, so in my eyes it was worth restoring. Now, not everything's going to be worth restoring. Say a really cheap axe that requires a lot of grinding, which I have a couple of them, but mainly all my tools that are worth restoring, because I generally don't buy. So for me, the first determining factor is what is the condition of your tool right now. If it's like this one, then it's probably not worth even going near it, because it has no life to it. It's just done. But if you look at something like this, I would say this is worth restoring, because if you look at it, it needs some repairs, but it's still usable. So that's when we go to the determining factor number 2, which was the value of your tool. That can be the expense, the price. It can be as it's new, or is the tool or item that you have from someone you know or someone really close to you, because if it is someone really close to you, you're most likely going to want to restore that tool. So all these factors add up and will help you determine if you want to restore the saw or not. And you also have to look at how much is it going to cost you to restore the tool. Restoring old saws like this for me costs nothing. I get my files at garage sales, but making a nice hickory handle can be about $6. It's still really cheap. Now, if you're having to replace parts on a tool, then that's where it can get pricey. Or if you're having to spend a majority of your time, unless you are spreading it out over time, then that can take away from your profit time, say if you're working, or if you're selling these tools. Are you making a good hourly wage by restoring these tools, or is it just a waste of time? Because say if this took me 20 hours to do and I sold it for $50, is that worth my time? Probably not. I'm gonna probably want something that's in really good shape, like this tool. I'll probably go straight for this. What does it need? It just needs a little bit of scraping on the handle, maybe a little bit sharpened and de-rust. Total time this should take probably 15 minutes. So would that profit you very well? Probably so. Now the third thing to look out for on a tool is the quality. So what's the steel on it like? Are they going to last you a long time? Are they going to want to break on you? Do they look cheap? Are they high-end tools? All of that kind of stuff helps determine if you're wanting to keep your tool. Now, also you can go, what's your reason for restoring your tool? Is it because you like restoring items? Is it a hobby of yours? Is it you want to help a friend? Or what's that reason? And the fifth and final reason is, how long is that tool going to last you? Like I said earlier, this will last me lifetime, if not more. An axe, if I properly take care of it, lifetime or more. The card scraper we previously restored, that shall last us many, many, many years. So, hope all of this helped you guys, and that's my 5 determining factors of, should I restore it, should I not, and hold on to it, or should I get rid of it? So, and if you don't want to restore a tool that you own, just give it to someone that does. Because I know a lot of people that, say for example crosscuts, they'll want to keep on to the crosscut just because it's a item, but they don't want to take time to restore it. So they'll give it to someone they know. It kind of helps out both ends if you look at it that way. So thanks for watching, guys. That was my 5 determining factors of, should you restore the tool or not. So if I missed any, please let me know and I'll fix it if I feel that it's a greater reason than what I've said. So see you guys on the next video.